Good morning, welcome to day 79 of your daily wellness. Today we're going to do a meditation all about the senses. So before we begin, take a few moments to collect some things that ignite your senses or where you can focus on different things. So for instance, if you have different fabrics, so maybe you've got leather, maybe you've got smooth, maybe a blanket, maybe something fluffy, choose some things around you that have got a different texture, maybe even some objects from the house. So I've got some stones, like some crystals, some house pegs, clothes pegs, warm or cold drinks, just some things that you can touch and notice the different temperatures, different textures, just different sensations. Also, we are going to use smell today. So if you have like a smelly candle or some incense, or go ahead and take a moment to put on some perfume or to use that nice hand lotion that smells. Or I've got some aromatherapy oils that I've made up. And if you have several different ones, put them onto different parts of your body or clothing so that you can move between the different smells. So for instance, I have here clary sage and orange, which is kind of relaxing but also a bit cleansing, sort of revigorating. And then I've got lavender and peppermint, which is calming and sort of eases stress and headaches and things. You can easily use just two perfumes. You can use, like I said, hand cream or a soap or anything, to be honest, any things that have different smells. Taste as well. So if you have your favourite tea or your favourite juice or something like that, get some of that, or I don't know, a sweet or whatever, a biscuit that you can take a bite of, whatever for taste. Get your taste things ready. For sounds, we're just going to use mostly what's around us, but if you have some music that you want to listen to, put that on now, preferably something relaxing, because if it's like your favourite song, you're going to start jigging around and then you're going to get distracted and you're going to start having memories, and that's great, but that's not what we're going for in our senses meditation today. Visually, we're going to close our eyes for a lot of it so that we can wake up the other senses, just because we use our eyes a lot, but we will use vision just with what's around you to begin with. So take a moment to get your things ready and then come back to the video and we'll start the meditation. So if you're ready now, take a moment, like always, to get comfortable. Bring your things close to you, the things that we might want today. So if you have a few things with different textures, sort of bring them next to you in your chair, or bring them onto your lap. Whatever you've got with you. If you've got your drinks, obviously make sure that they're right next to you, or your bit of food or something for taste, and everything that you need nearby. So as we settle in and you take a moment to be like, yeah, okay, I've got all my stuff. Now start to just take a few breaths. Notice the depth of your breathing, and then just lengthen it. So long inhale, long exhale. Take a moment to notice the rhythm of your breath, the pace, and also the sound of your breath. Sound like the waves crashing on the shore. Notice how your breath feels, how it's slightly cooler as you inhale, coming up through the nose, through the sinuses, and then slightly warmer as you exhale, and it comes back out. Notice the movement through the body, the expansion and contraction through the chest and belly, that little shift in weight. Good. And then take a moment to take a look around your surroundings, wherever you are now. Firstly, noticing the colours. Do you have bright colours around you? Are they pastel shades? Is it light or is it quite dark? Start to notice the shadow, how the light is bouncing off of objects. Maybe noticing how certain objects look nice together, the contrast or the complementary, maybe it's the colours or the textures or the shapes. Just take a moment to look around. Maybe you're even looking at someone that you love or your beloved pet. But look more deeply. Notice not just them as a person or that thing as an object, but everything about it. Notice the amount of space around you in the room. Space in relation to the objects. And try and notice these things objectively. So try not to let your memories get in the way, or when you bought this, or why you got that, or how much you love that person or pet. Just take a moment to see, like I said, the colours, the textures, the space around or within, or in relation to the things, and how the light is bouncing off things, or where you have areas of more shade. Try not to get caught up in your next DIY project idea while you do this. Just notice it and then move on. And then I want you to close your eyes. Take a moment to refresh that connection with your breath. We're going to keep coming back to this breath. When you stop thinking about it, sometimes it becomes shallow again. So we're going to keep touching base with this deep breath. Take a moment to bring awareness to where you are spatially within your room. Remembering what you could see around you, and imagine seeing yourself in that room. And then take a moment to connect with the sensation of your body, seated or lying or wherever you are. Feeling the weight of your body in the chair or ground. I'm just going to refer to chair during this because it's easier. Feeling the fabric of your clothes against your skin. Maybe you can feel like the waistband of your trousers or your bra straps, or where the clothes meet against your wrists or arms or shoulders. Maybe you can stretch your toes out and feel your socks against your feet. Feeling the support underneath you of the sofa or chair or cushions. And noticing the texture of that. Maybe you have a fluffy blanket or cushion, or a smooth leather sofa. Maybe you can feel the softness of the carpet underfoot. And notice if you feel warm or cold, or if different parts of your body feel different sensations. Do you have light shining on you from outside, or can you feel a gentle breeze? Can you feel, is there a heater nearby? And then gently reaching to your objects that you brought near you for sensation. Pick up the first object. Notice initially the texture of that object. Is it hard or is it soft? Is it jagged or smooth? Notice how, not just how the object feels, but how it feels in relation to your skin. So if it's quite rough, if you rub the object over your skin, creating this kind of exfoliation, notice that sensation. Or maybe it's quite pointed and you can press it into parts of your hand, kind of like this reflexology, feeling the points as they press into your hand. Maybe it's a softer object and you can squeeze it and feel the muscles in the hands working as you squeeze. taking a moment to swap from object to object, picking up one or more at a time, noticing the variation in weight, in size. And just connect with your objects for a few moments. Maybe it's more than just the object in your lap. Maybe you touch the fabric of your clothes. You reach out and touch the cushion that's next to you or the sofa. Take a moment to explore the things around you and to take in the different feels, the different textures, the bits that are warm or cold. And as you do this, start to also notice the sounds that occur as you move from object to object. So I'm in a leather chair, so as I move, that's obviously making quite a bit of sound. As I move my fingers, you can hear the sound of your hand moving across the fabric. Maybe you can hear the scraping of items against each other or against your hand. And always connecting again with the sound of your breath. Noticing the sound of your chosen music if you have some in the background. If not, noticing the sounds around you in your house. Maybe you can hear the hum of the refrigerator or water tank. Maybe even if you've got music, you can hear these things. You can hear other people or animals moving around the house or outside of the house. Maybe you can hear the wind blow or the rustle of the canopy, the leaves outside. Listen and switch from sound to sound to sound. Identify and move on. And if you can't identify, accept that mystery sound and move on. Take a moment to notice if you can smell anything with each inhale. Can you smell the candle or incense or cleaning products around your house? Do you smell your shampoo, your washing powder? Gently moving if you put perfumes or sprays on, moving between one rest and the other, or one item of clothing and another, taking the different smells, notice them. Try to pick out the different scents in that smell. Again, coming back to your breath, slow and steady. And notice as you breathe, sometimes with a smell you can almost taste it. Do we have any of that now with these smells? When you smell something deeply, can you feel that sensation on the tongue? If you have a drink or a snack or something next to you, if it's hot, open your eyes a little bit. But otherwise, picking that up, taking a small part of that in your mouth and connecting with that taste. Maybe you move from item to item. Listen to the sound of my cat trying to tell me she wants some dreamies. She wants something to taste. And then coming back to your breath, to the sound, to any taste, to the sensation of your breath. Become aware of the movement in your body as you breathe. Becoming aware of the bodily sensations connected with the chair. Become aware of your body and the chair in the spatial awareness within the room, remembering the room around you. And when you're ready, gently batting your eyelids open. Again, taking in the room, but now taking a moment to actually notice how you feel. So we've been very much in our body, we've let the thinking mind have a little rest. Notice if you feel a little calmer, a little bit more at ease. And you can do this again. This is a great type of meditation to do anytime through the day. So anytime you take a little break from work, actually sit down. How does it feel? How does your coffee or your tea taste? How does it feel in your hand, the feel of the cup? The warmth, maybe it's a cold drink. Do you feel that breeze? What can you hear? What can you taste? What can you smell? Connect with all your senses. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you again tomorrow for your next dose of Daily Wellness.